Hello, today is Tuesday, June 3rd. This is the property rundown. My name is Jay Schwartz and I am your local real estate agent. If you're looking to make a move in the market here in the metro area, my contact information is available. And today we're going to get right into the numbers. So in the past 24 hours, we have had 17 new listings, 2 properties back on market, 3 price decreases, 15 properties under contract, 2 leased, 19 pending, 23 sold, and 7 withdrawn. So now let's have a quick look at the new listings. Okay, so first property, we got an interesting one, $275,000, $1,400 a month in mortgage payment, 26 Fort Amherst Road, St. John's. So Fort Amherst is definitely a special location. 3 beds, 1 full bath, 1,600 square feet, built 1963, has baseboard, electric heat, and propane, maybe like fireplace. So Fort Amherst gets a lot of wind exposure, and you're right there on the Narrows. Like, look at this. You watch every boat come in and out right through the Narrows, like perfect view. Really iconic location. Property like this would have potential for many things. So this has obviously been someone's home for many, many years. Hasn't been updated in a long time. Kitchen is looking rough. All the upper cabinets, the doors are gone. Um, the floor and the cabinets are looking rough. The bathroom is really, really dated. Looks like it needs some love. You got a couple of rough rooms here. It actually doesn't show that much. Like, living room looks okay, but then they show us some pretty roughed up rooms. I think they're really trying to bank on the location, but to be honest, I think this is not going to sell for 275. This property has the potential for somebody to come in, fix it up, make it really nice. It would be a phenomenal short-term rental. I think you'd have tourists lining up for months to get into this place, lining up, booking it well in advance anyway. And it could be turned into something special. But anybody who looks at it is going to be looking at the price tag of what it's going to cost to make that happen. So for that reason, I think this is going to sell under asking. All right, next for $389,900, $2,100 a month in mortgage payment, we got 4 Clinton Place, Mount Pearl, 5 beds, 2 full bath, 2,000 square feet. This is a 2 apartment built in 1996 with all electric heat. Let's have a look. Pretty straightforward, standard split entry 2 apartment home. Large flat backyard with a shed. Looks good. Small, medium-sized deck. And then let's see, it's vacant. Living space here. Kitchen and dining. Looks all right. Kind of interesting setup, but yeah, it looks all right. Back deck looks fine. Primary bathroom. Very unique bathtub insert. I've never seen one that color. And then, yeah, the vanity is a bit dated, but that's all right. Okay, there's also some carpet, which is in the bedrooms, but like not everybody's into carpet. Couple, 3 bedrooms there. Rec room with laundry closet and air exchanger. And then this second unit, looking even more dated. Um, Kitchen, living looks okay. Bedroom, bathroom, bedroom, living room. Second unit looks fine, like it's totally livable. It's exactly what you would expect. For this one, I think the list price is good. Um, it it might go for 400 tops, I think. All right, next property for $325,000, $1,600 a month in mortgage payment. We got 16 Bergio Street, St. John's. A 3+1, 4 bedroom, 2 full bathroom, 2,300 square foot home. Single family, 1972, baseboard electric heat, mini split wood stove. Looks nice on the outside. Mature neighborhood, nice backyard, corner lot. Okay, nice, might be a wood stove insert type thing into the fireplace. Right, kitchen looks all right. A little bit dark, but that's okay. Dining area here. Bedroom, bedroom, bedroom. Primary bathroom. Uh, Fourth bedroom in the basement. Quite a large room. And then rec room. And laundry. Back deck looks all right. Yeah, looks pretty good. 16 Bergio for 325. This is located in the West End. Okay. Kind of in the Calvin Heights area. So I would expect this to sell well over asking. Probably closer to 400,000. Maybe 380 to 400. Next, for $375,000, $1,900 a month in mortgage payment, we got 30 Dawson's Run, Conception Bay South, a 4 bedroom, 3 full, 1 half bath, 2,100 square foot home, built 2001, all electric heat. So a nice little 2-story. It says it has a garage. Yep, detached garage in the back. Living room looking pretty standard. Nice little propane fireplace. Kitchen looks okay. Not my style of cabinets, but looks good. Dining area upstairs, primary bedroom, primary bathroom looks good. Ensuite bathroom also looks good. Other bedroom, rec room downstairs. Another full bath. Office, another bedroom, half bath looks like. Laundry. Looking like a good family home. Small backyard. Kind of decent sized deck. And you got a shed. So, or well, I guess that's sorry, not a shed. That is the side entrance to the garage for 375. I think that's a pretty fair price. It should sell around asking, I would expect. Next, for $149,900, $789 a month mortgage payment, we got 1 Conway Street, Belle Island, 4 beds, 1 full bath, 2,400 square feet. So another Belle Island home, and Belle Island homes are pretty hard to sell. So looks like a nice home though. Nice bathroom, nice entrance, dining, kitchen. Yeah, really classic, well-built home, and then kind of unfinished basement used for workshop utility room. Overall, looks pretty decent. Uh, the list price, I mean, it's probably still going to take them a while to sell this one just because it's on Belle Island. Okay. Oh, that's a interesting new build render that I haven't seen before. For $299,000, $1,600 a month mortgage payment. 10 Viking Drive, Pooch Cove. A 2 bed, 1 full bath, 780 square foot little home. Interesting. Trying to build some tiny homes by Viking Carpentry and Construction. There's just going to be a bunch of them. Okay. Very interesting. Look forward to seeing what that's all about. Okay, and there's several of them, it's looking like. Yes. So there's many of these units available. We're seeing here. Okay, now we got a new one. For $539,900, $2,700 a month mortgage payment. We got 32 Fred W. Brown Drive, Paradise. 5 beds, 3 full bath, 2,400 square feet, 2 apartment, built 2016, electric heat. Okay, looks like a nice home. Okay, open concept, split entry, pretty standard kitchen, dining, living room. Yeah. I'm gonna say that's probably, yeah. So primary bedroom, ensuite, second bedroom, third bedroom, primary bathroom, then the second unit, which is looking pretty good. It's a nice second unit, to be honest. And 2 bedrooms down there, nice bathroom, nice big garage. That's pretty decent 2 apartment home. 2,400 square feet. Which neighborhood is this in? Okay, so it's a bit deep down in there. Fred W. Brown, kind of close to Adams Pond. 539.9. I'm not sure about that. I think they might have it priced a little high. This area, I'm not too familiar with the sales in this area, but I am familiar with Elizabeth Park in Paradise, and I'm not sure a home like this would go for that price in that area. So it's making me think this one won't either. All right, we got a condo for $295,000, $1,400 a month mortgage payment, 130 Lamarchant Road, Unit 306, St. John's. 2 beds, 2 full bath, 1,400 square feet. Built 1983. Condo fee is $517 a month, which is kind of on the higher mid-range. Okay, this is all the building itself. Nice building, well kept, good condition, and we get here to the unit. So front entrance, kitchen looks pretty generic, to be honest. Looks like all right. Nice hardwood floors, bedroom, ensuite, bathroom with a walk-in closet, and primary bedroom, bathroom, and laundry. It's actually a pretty good unit. 1,400 square feet for $295. That's a very good unit for a very good price. But the condo fees are high, so hard to say. I can see it going for asking or slightly lower on that one. Next, for $439,000, $2,200 a month mortgage payment, we got 14 Erickson Crescent, Mount Pearl. 3 beds, 3 full bath, 2,000 square feet, single family, built in 2009. Looks nice from the outside. Big driveway, recently sealed, nice lawn. Exterior looks good. Interior, split entry. So you got your living room. Kitchen is nice. I like the kitchen. Nice countertops, nice backsplash, good cabinets, tile floor, and small, well, kind of small dining area. Then you got your bedroom here, primary bedroom with ensuite and a double closet. So ensuite looks good. You got another bedroom that they're using as an office. Third bedroom here. Primary bathroom looks great. Rec room looks phenomenal. Another full bathroom down there. Laundry room. And the backyard looking really good in a nice neighborhood with a decent amount of trees behind you. So, see, this home is a nice single family home. This is a pretty good list price. It should sell maybe slightly over asking, up to 450, I think. All right, next for $389,900, $2,000 a month mortgage payment, 45 Rockland Heights, Conception Bay South. A 4-bedroom, 3 full bathroom, 2,400 square foot home, built in 2009, electric baseboard, and propane fireplaces. So yeah, the front looking good. It's a corner lot. So you got a side driveway here. Interesting, very unusual. Looks pretty wide. Looks like you can get like 6 cars in there. Nice kitchen, you know, kind of bland. All the colors are very similar. The paint color, the cabinets, and the flooring. So, maybe throw in a backsplash, something to spice it up a bit. Dining area here, living room, bedroom, bathroom, bedroom. This looks like there could be an ensuite bathroom potentially. Yeah, one of these is an ensuite, probably this one. And then looks like another full bathroom in the basement, laundry, another bedroom in the basement, and then rec room. Yeah, looks all right. 389.9. How far out in CBS is this one? I was pretty close to town, pretty close to the Paradise town line. So yeah, I think this is a good price. Very good home. Should sell for asking maybe 395. And then we have for $350,000, $1,800 a month mortgage payment, 96 Circular Road, St. John's. 2 beds, 2 full bath, 1,100 square feet, built in 1900, baseboard electric heat, which is good. Okay, so 1,100 square feet. It's pretty small. Inside is pretty all right. Like, it is nice. It is good condition, but it's just white walls, hardwood floors, nice fireplace. Okay, the kitchen has been updated, and it is looking pretty good. Nice countertops, cabinets. One bathroom with the old school soaker tub, and that's the shower as well with the shower curtain. Then you got a little basement area here with another full bath, then a shower. It's all right, but it's pretty small. I'm not sure they're going to get 350,000 for that. Maybe 325. Circular Road is a pretty popular road, but I don't know how many people want to live in an 1,100 square foot home. Not many. So next we have 14 Harlequin Crescent, Mount Pearl for $359,900, $1,800 a month mortgage payment. 2 beds, 2 full, 1 half bath, 2,300 square feet, built in 2000, and has all baseboard electric heat. Let's have a look. All right, inside, coming inside looks pretty good. Living room is in nice condition. It's totally separated and has double French doors, which I kind of like that. I like when the living room is its own place. Dining room, kitchen. Okay, kitchen looks all right. You know, they got an older backsplash there, but like everything looks in good condition. Cabinets look fine. Nice appliances. And we got the primary bedroom with an ensuite. Yes. And then primary bathroom. Second bedroom. Basement. Looks like this is a playroom, and then they have a rec room as well. And there's like a storage room with a bunch of shelving, another full bathroom, laundry room, utility room. Okay, big old home. It feels big. Had a lot of rooms. Great list price. Great size home, great family home. This should sell over asking, somewhere in the 370 range. Then we have for $529,900, $2,600 a month mortgage payment, 26 Palladium Place, CBS, a 4-bedroom, 3 full bathroom, 2,600 square foot home built in 2013. Has electric, propane, fireplaces, and mini splits. And it has detached garage. So double detached garage. Yeah, nice big open kind of living dining in the back here. Looks spacious. Bit dated, but in superb condition. And then open concept to the living room. Mini split here. Looks all right. You got bedroom, primary bedroom with ensuite and walk-in closet. 2 more bedrooms, primary bathroom. Now it looks like there's another bedroom in the basement with its own walk-in closet. Big rec room with wood stove, or it could be a propane stove potentially. And there is also a little dry bar, or no, I guess I consider that a wet bar. There's a sink there. And then they have a bathroom with a sauna, soaker tub, and standing shower. Wow, wasn't expecting that. Beautiful large backyard, huge, and you got the double garage and a greenhouse. Really nice property. Okay, I think the list price is really attractive on this one. It should definitely sell for asking. And how deep into CBS is it again? Let's see. Oh, not too bad. Yeah, that should definitely sell for asking, if not more. So that's all the new listings. Let's have a look at some back on markets. 288 Pennywell Road for 235 back on market. 58 Larkhall Street, 389 back on market. That's a 2 apartment, so there's a opportunity for somebody there if you're viewing 2 apartments. And then price decreases. So we got 3 Ballyshannon Street Paradise, a $9,000 drop on a $789,000 home. Probably not going to make that much of a difference. I think when you're looking at homes in that price range, you got to drop 25,000 to kind of make a dent. And then 10 Waterford Bridge Road, was listed for 339.9. They dropped 40,000 to 299.9, and I believe this home I think I looked at it, it's pretty rough inside. And then we have 21 Bonclotti Street, was originally listed for 320. They're dropping 10 grand for 310. And that's a perfectly normal price drop for a home in this range. So that's all the price decreases. So let's take a look at the solds. We got Foxwood Drive, single family, was listed for 449, sold for 465, over asking. First Street, 2 apartment, was listed for 249, sold for 210. So that must have been in some pretty hard shape to sell that much below asking, especially on a 2 apartment. But it must have needed a ton of work. Then we have 15 Long Street, was listed for 234, sold for 232. So 2 below askings in a row. Topsail Road, 2 apartment, was listed for 259, sold for 270. So over asking by 10 grand. Single family, Great Eastern Avenue, listed for 425, sold for 411. So below asking in Kenmount Terrace, that is highly unusual. Not exactly sure what happened there. It might just have been listed high because it's only an 1,800 square foot home. Yeah, usually you're not in the 400 range unless you're somewhere above 2,000 square feet. So that might have just been poorly listed. Next, we have Weissman's Lane, was listed for $479, sold for $525. That's a single family, over asking. Port Rexon Place was listed for $399, sold for $390, so below asking on another single family. Pennywell Road for $279.9, sold for $270, below asking, semi-detached. Broham Drive, 2-apartment, listed for $375, sold for $435. So that's the kind of results you expect when somebody lists a in good condition 2-apartment home at the right market price. So they sold it for 25, 50, 60,000 over asking. So they did well. Ash Place, single family, was listed for $229, sold for $251. So here is a townhome sold, 20 grand over asking. They did very good. 33 Lynch Place was listed for $350, sold for $350. I think that's a new build. And then we got a multi-family on Canada Drive, was listed for $379.9, sold for $391. Then we got Freud Avenue, listed for $349.9, sold for $395. A single family, well over asking. They did very well. Navajo Place, listed for $429.9, sold for $475. Another single family, way over asking. Merrimaiden Road, $315, sold for $371. Single family, way over asking. Great Eastern Avenue, here we have a 2-apartment, same street as the one that sold, the single family that sold below asking. We have a 2-apartment that sold $10,000 over asking. And we have St. Thomas Line, listed 2-apartment, listed for $339, sold for $401. So about 60,000 over asking there. Sten Lake Crescent, listed for $479, sold for $541. This is a single family, sold way over asking. I'm impressed by that. That's 60 grand over asking on a single family. And then we got Moffett Road, a new build, sold for asking. Topsail Road, we've got single family listed for $509, sold for asking. Alice Drive, 2-apartment, listed for $399, sold 10 grand below asking. I'm going to say that came down to probably condition, because it's a good size 2-apartment home. Yeah, there's no reason that should have sold below 400,000 unless it was in rough condition. Then we got Goldfinch Drive, single family, listed for $399, sold for asking. And we've got Surin Street is semi-detached, listed for $299, sold for $351. So 51,000 over asking. That concludes today's property rundown. I hope you found it helpful, educational, maybe even entertaining. My name is Jay Schwartz. Feel free to reach out to me if you need help making a real estate move. All right, have a great day. Bye. And also, you might want to check out one of these other videos.